Hello, guten Tag, hola, ciao, konnichiwa. The Megagen 64 is a Sega Mega Drive and Sega Genesis to Commodore 64 and Commodore 128 gamepad adapter. I would like to share with you some of the reasons why the Megagen 64 is so good. The Megagen 64 was designed by Stingray and is assembled by me at Elect Technologies. I was also very involved with testing during development. First up, of course, the Megagen 64 looks awesome. The Megagen 64 features diode protection. It is also plug and play, so no jumper settings to worry about. The Megagen 64 works with all Sega Mega Drive and Sega Genesis gamepads. This means it doesn't matter if it's a 3-button, 6-button, or even one of the new M30 2.4G wireless gamepads. The Megagen 64 will work with all of these. All the buttons of the Sega gamepad are usable. This is a very important feature, you know. The whole idea behind the Megagen 64 is to enhance the Commodore gaming experience, and it certainly achieves this design goal. I will go through just some of the functions and features. The button functions have been very well thought out to provide the best gaming experience across the enormous range of Commodore games. This is me playing Super Mario Bros. And just as how the original is intended to be played, button A is used for run or shoot, and button B is jump. You know, this is how Super Mario should be played. What a killer combination of Commodore, Sega, and Nintendo! How good did Zero Page do with this game, by the way? Amazing job, eh? Here is me playing RoboCop 2. As you can see, the Megagen 64 is great for games that use the second fire button. You know this bonus level was here, right? The Megagen 64 also gives you a dedicated up button. This can be used extensively in platformers as a jump button. So nice to have. Here I am playing James Bond. You can see that I use B for stretch and C for jump. The jump button, so nice. So really so nice for platformers. And oh, the same button can be used for accelerate in most racing games. So, something special now. How about the Commodore game using 3 buttons? Yeah. And here is Chase HQ2. A is turbo, and B for shoot, and C accelerate. 3-button gaming. This is just one of the reasons why the Megagen 64 is so good. Also, the Megagen 64 works with 4-player adapters. Isn't that amazing? Oh dear. It's possible to play games like Bomb Mania with 4 gamepads if you have 4 Megagen 64s and a multiplayer adapters. How are we going so far? Am I impressing you yet? All right. Here is the bomb. Ready for the bomb? A special undocumented feature of the Megagen 64. Now, you will need to have 2 Megagen 64 to do this. And you will need to solder 1 wire between them. Just one. I will make a video on the mod, but it's super simple. There are many games on the Commodore that use the space bar. With that simple mod mentioned, the Megagen 64 gives you a button for space bar. This is crazy, right? It is crazy. Oh boy. Imagine playing Midnight Resistance without having to constantly reach over for the space bar. you can see I am simply using start button for missiles and other special weapons. Midnight Resistance. What a game! And now even better, using the Megagen 64. Even Gianna Sisters space bar is needed to activate some of the power-ups. I didn't know this for a while. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I like it. So, here I activate the time freeze power-up. This makes everything else on the screen freeze for a moment, letting me safely jump over that bouncing blob. As I have been saying, the Megagen 64 is all about enhancing the Commodore 64 and Commodore 128 gaming experience. And you can see that it truly achieves this. Now, I want to end this video with a killer. A game often called useless. On the C64, you may know this game as Greiser or Contra. Oh, I love this game. But this game is so good. The only reason it is considered useless is because of the controls. Here I am playing Contra using two Megagen 64s with the mod. This game is totally different. When you no longer need to reach for the space bar using your foot. Most likely, probably, yes, your foot. Do you really want to kick your Commodore 64 with your foot? I don't think so. This game is totally changed. This game is so much fun. I love this game on the Commodore. This game is now an absolute killer. So, this is just some of the reasons why the Megagen 64 is such a good adapter. Get these while you can. Make sure you get at least two so you can do the mod. Also, as I said, it works with all Sega Mega Drive and Genesis gamepads. However, I strongly recommend the 8-bit Do M30 2.4G. You will not regret getting an M30 2.4G. It's a fantastic gamepad and really the most enjoyable way to play games on the Commodore in the 21st century. I love it. That's what I'm using. Very important when purchasing an M30 2.4G. Make sure you get the M30 2.4G for original Genesis Mega Drive. Do not get the M30 Bluetooth. That's different. And do not get the M30 2.4G for Genesis Mini, Mega Drive Mini. Be very careful with that. Make sure it's the M30 2.4G for original Genesis Mega Drive. So, this has been some of the reasons why the Megagen 64 is such a good adapter. I hope you will buy a couple of them and enjoy a much enhanced Commodore 64 and Commodore 128 gaming experience. You will not regret it, believe me. Thanks for watching and bye!